What is going on, everybody? I am back with another Pokemon Showdown replay. This isn't anything live. I meant to do a live with this team, but some things happened and just couldn't do it. So this is actually just one of the battles that I had from my or when I did hop on Showdown for a bit, and it was probably one of the better games that I had, despite some unorthodox things going on. But yeah, not really gonna go over my team too much because I do still have intentions on doing a Showdown live with this team. So you'll kind of see what this team's about, and then in the Showdown Live, I'll talk about it more. But I don't know when that is going to be, so let's just move on with the game. So decided to lead up with Electros because it's a Solfest Electros. I really love that set, RU. So he leads off with an Ambipom. I figured he was just going to go straight for the fake out, and my Tyrantrum could take that the best. So I decided to go into that, as he actually shows me that he's Fling and Life Orb. So already some unorthodox stuff happening there, but go for the crunch at kind of expecting him to want to go into Bronzong, since Bronzong can relatively check Tyrantrum really nicely. But he ends up going his Durant. Obviously don't want to stay in, so decided to go into my Electros to kind of sort of scare that thing out with the Flamethrower. He ends up going into his own Electros, gonna Volt Switch out of there as he goes for a Giga Drain. Decided to go into my Emboar, and then double right back to my Electros, predicting him to want to go into either a Lomomola or his Jellicent to take a Flare Blitz, and he does do that. So, knowing to take any hit that Lomomola has to throw at me, I am just going to go for a Giga Drain. But he goes for Waterfall, I live, but he flinches. So that means I'm going to lose my Electros, which is not good because Electros can pretty much just tear through the most of his team. So, decided to just go with my Amoonguss on the down, as I'm just going to go for a Giga Drain on this, or just because it will get some nice damage off from the Lomomola, even though it doesn't really matter because Regenerator. But he ends up going into his Bronzong, and he's actually Trick Choice Band, which isn't really a set I've seen since like 4th gen. But hey, whatever floats your boat, my Amoonguss is currently crippled, so I don't know. Anyways, I went into my Meloetta there to possibly scare him out with a Shadow Ball or knockoff, but he ends up staying in, so I went for the U-turn in case he did want to go into like a Lomomola or something. I don't know. But U-turn with my Tyrantrum, just went straight for the crunch just to take out the Bronzong. Brings in his Durant. Obviously, you don't want to take that. The only Pokemon on my team that I have to take any hit from that thing that it could go for is my Emboar, because if he did want to go for the Iron Head, I resist that. If you want to go for the X's or predicting my Amoonguss to switch back in, I quad resist that. So, seemed like a good play to me. Decided to go straight for the Wild Charge over the Flare Blitz, because in case he did want to go into the Lomomola or his Jellicent, plus Wild Charge was killed off anyways, and it did. So, he's going to capitalize on the fact that I'm locked into Wild Charge, or assume that I'm locked into Wild Charge, go into his Electros, and since I'm figuring that he's sort of a similar set, or just a more bulkier kind of standard Electros set, decided to go into my Aromatisse just to pass a Wish back into my Emboar, so it could be nice and healthy when it switches back in. But I see that he's Coil, and it's not exactly the standard Coil set for Electros that it was last gen with it was like Coil, Drain Punch, Zap. Either way, Coil Cannon. That's what kind of set this is. But either way, since I already know what kind of set it is, I decided just to bring Emboar in, go straight for a Flare Blitz, get a ton of damage off on that thing, because Emboar really can't do a whole lot to the rest of his team because he has 2 bulky waters and an Ambipom. So I'm just going to decide to sack Emboar there just to get good damage off on the Electros so I can kill it off with Meloetta. So, in comes the Ambipom. I decided to bring in my Amoonguss and go for Giga Drains, Sleep Powders, or no, Spores, because he ends up thiefing me, so he steals the Choice Band back to his Ambipom, so that thing's locked into into a single move, which is fine by me because that means my Amoonguss is free to switch up moves. So right here, I decided to try to pass a Wish off to my Tyrantrum because I feel like Tyrantrum can actually do something, and plus I figured that, you know, Wish passing into a Jellicent would be fine, because if he did want to go for Scald, I'm pretty sure I could take it and get most of my HP back, but he just flat out kills me from 50%, so it's like, I'm pretty sure this Jellicent is choice specs. So yeah, just at this point, I mean, it's unorthodox team, and I don't know. Anyways, Do manage to finally take out the Jellicent with my Amoonguss. Gonna go for a Spore right here. No, I'll go straight for the Giga Drain. I probably should have gone for this. Anyways, Giga Drain, get some HP back. Gonna switch out. Just gonna go into my Aromatisse because I don't want to lose my Amoonguss, because my Amoonguss is the only thing I have to deal with his Meloetta, or the best thing I have to deal with his Meloetta anyways. So just gonna sack Aromatisse just so I can bring my Meloetta, kill this thing off, and then all that's left is his Alomomola, and Alomomola really can't do anything at all to my Amoonguss. So this right here is pretty much just going to be the game, so that was a good game, I guess. Not much of a game, it's kind of just mediocre overall, so I mean, content is content. I decided to upload it, just be like, hey, here's content, people like it when I put up videos, so here you go. But yeah, so there's that. Like I said, I'll try to get around to recording another Showdown live with this team eventually. I don't know how long it will be, just because a bunch of things are going on right now. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave comments down below. Definitely do not forget to show the like button some love. And if you're not subscribed already, then click that subscribe button and you may see a video from me maybe like a month from now. Who knows? So with all that stuff being said, thanks for watching and peace.